Ruby Franke accuses her own children in dramatic court appearance. In a dramatic and unsettling court appearance, Ruby Franke, the well-known YouTuber mum, took the stand and made shocking allegations against her own children. In a stunning turn of events, she accused her own child of engaging in sexual abuse and other disturbing behaviors. The courtroom atmosphere was charged with tension as Franke's claims turned the spotlight onto her family, exposing a deeply distressing and perplexing narrative. Ruby Franke's allegations seemed to reverse the roles as she pointed fingers at her own children and made outrageous claims about their conduct. This unexpected twist in her public persona left both the courtroom and her online audience in a state of disbelief, highlighting the complex and deeply personal nature of the legal battle she now faces. Hi and welcome to my soul tribe. My name is Miriam Rose. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe, set your bell on all, like, comment and share, as I really appreciate all of your support. Now let's get on with the video. Ruby Franke, the mother of six, could not contain her emotions as she appeared in court for a shelter hearing, which would ultimately determine the custody of her four minor children. Tears streamed down her face as she confronted a harrowing and emotionally charged situation. In the public courtroom on Thursday, Franke sobs her testimony as she made shocking and deeply troubling claims. She asserted that one of her minor children had committed the grievous acts of sexual abuse their own sibling and had also allegedly molested multiple other family members and children in their neighborhood over a span of several years. The courtroom's somber atmosphere and Franke's emotional testimony underscored the gravity of the situation, revealing a complex and painful family dynamic that had become the center of public scrutiny. The revelations left all present, including legal authorities and observers, grappling with the deeply distressing nature of the case and the critical decisions that lay ahead for the welfare of the children involved. Ruby Franke has found herself in a disturbing legal battle after being arrested alongside her business partner Jody Hildebrand. Both face 6 counts of felony child abuse charges stemming from a disturbing incident involving one of Franke's sons, who was discovered with open wounds and duct tape on his limb. Currently, 41-year-old Ruby Franke appeared via video from a Utah jail, where she remains in custody without bail, at least until her next court appearance scheduled for Friday. The shocking allegations have sent shockwaves through her online community and beyond. Ruby Franke, known for her family-focused YouTube content, is now charged with 6 counts of felony child abuse, highlighting a stark departure from her previous online persona. The distressing details of the case were further amplified when Franke made astonishing claims during the court hearing, alleging that one of her minor children had abused another. The legal proceedings have cast a dark shadow over her once celebrated online presence, raising profound questions about the complexities of public personas and the responsibility that influencers bear in their real-life roles as parents. In the courtroom, Kevin Franke, clad in a somber dark suit, maintained a stoic demeanor as he sat at the table with his attorney. His unwavering gaze was fixed straight ahead, a stark contrast to the disturbing allegations being made by his wife Ruby. The courtroom's atmosphere must have been tense, with the couple's personal and legal worlds colliding in a deeply unsettling manner. The Franke family first catapulted into the limelight in 2015, when Ruby began sharing videos on YouTube, offering viewers an intimate glimpse into her life as a Mormon mother of 6. Their journey from relative obscurity to internet stardom is a testament to the power of social media platforms in shaping modern celebrity. However, the recent legal developments have cast a shadow over the once prominent online presence, reminding us that fame comes with its own set of challenges and complexities. The courtroom drama unfolded quickly during the brief 30-minute court hearing, presided over by Judge Suchada Bazel. Seated at one table, Franke's husband Kevin, accompanied by his attorney Randy Kester. There, Franke's 2 older daughters appeared, seemingly accompanied by an attorney of their own, further underscoring the complexity and gravity of the situation. During the hearing, Ruby Franke delivered a chilling narrative, seemingly attempting to shift responsibility for her actions onto her own children. She went into harrowing detail, describing how one of her 6 kids had allegedly abused other children, unraveling a deeply disturbing and tragic dimension to the family story. The courtroom scene painted a stark picture of a family in crisis, facing a legal and moral reckoning that has left both observers and legal authorities grappling with the difficult questions it raises. Ruby Franke's courtroom revelations continued to shock as she made unsettling claims about the early exposure of one of her children to explicit content, alleging that the child had started looking at adult content at the incredibly young age of 3 years old. Among the most disturbing of her statements was the assertion that one of her children had been involved in the sexual abuse of a younger sibling for an extended period, eventually leading to the tragic involvement of other children. Although she mentioned a petting game between two of her children, she refrained from providing further details. In a disturbing twist, Franke went on to claim that in May, her child had confessed to sexually abusing a staggering 20 individuals, including cousins and neighbors. The gravity of these allegations was compounded by the fact that she offered no substantiating evidence during the court hearing, leaving the courtroom and the public with a disturbing and perplexing narrative that demanded thorough investigation and scrutiny. A chilling hush fell over the courtroom as Ruby Franke made her deeply unsettling claims. The gravity of the situation seemed to weigh heavily on all those present, leaving an eerie silence in its wake. In response to Franke's allegations, Judge Bazell made a solemn pronouncement stating that her alleged abusive child would need to be placed in a home devoid of other children, a decision that underscored the severity of the allegations and the necessity to ensure the safety of all parties involved. With the courtroom still reverberating from the shocking revelations, Judge Bazell set the next legal milestones for this troubling case. A mediation hearing was scheduled for September 15, following a pre-trial hearing on September 18. The courtroom drama took an unexpected turn when an attorney seated among the public spectators rose to make a poignant plea. This attorney sought to share harrowing details concerning the alleged molestation of another child, spurred by the presence of one of the mothers of the alleged victims in the courtroom. The moment was charged with tension as the attorney's request aimed to bring a voice to the suffering of yet another child. However, the judge decided against hearing these details at that moment, citing the need for such information to be presented at a more appropriate time during the proceedings. Outside the courtroom, Daily Mail endeavored to obtain a comment from the mother whose child was perpetratedly a victim of the Franke child's alleged abuse. However, she declined to speak, highlighting the sensitivity and complexity of the situation. These events underscored the deeply distressing nature of the case, leaving a multitude of unanswered questions and unresolved emotions in their wake. Exiting the courthouse approximately an hour later, Kevin Franke and his attorney, Randy Kister, left a trail of unanswered questions in their wake. And pressed by reporters about his stance on his wife's shocking allegations, Kevin Franke remained tight-lipped and offered no comment. Kister, on behalf of his client, stated he's been instructed by the court not to comment to the press. Out of respect for the children involved, we have no comment. The silence surrounding Kevin Franke's perspective and the sensitivity surrounding the case itself continued to hang heavily in the air, leaving the public and media in a state of profound uncertainty. Judge Bazell, presided over the case, took decisive steps to chart the path forward. She scheduled the upcoming legal proceedings with a mediation hearing slated for September 15th and pre-trial hearing scheduled for September 18th. These dates mark crucial milestones in the legal journey ahead as the court aimed to navigate the complex and disturbing allegations. Additionally, the judge addressed Ruby Franke directly, outlining the conditions of her potential release from jail. Judge Bazell emphasized that if Ruby were to be released, her attendance at these hearings in person would be mandatory and accommodations for transportation would need to be arranged if necessary. The legal process was set in motion, juxtaposed with the family's private turmoil as exemplified by Ruby's eldest daughter Cherie, who publicly shared her sentiments about her mother's arrest on Instagram. In an image depicting police officers outside their home, Cherie captioned it with "finally," offering a glimpse into the family's perspective amid the unfolding legal drama. God, it's just getting worse and worse, isn't it? And Ruby Franke Franke has come out with extreme allegations, turning it all around onto her children. So I would love to know your comments and your opinions in the comment section below after you've watched the video. I'm personally quite perplexed. Anyway, moving on from this very sad case, if you would like to expand your consciousness, please visit my other channel called Miriam Rose too. I love each and every one of you. With absolute gratitude, cosmic kisses. Till next time. Bye for now.